Nobody wants their property damaged, and trying to figure out who committed the crime can take a lot of detective work.
You and I have known each other a long time, right?
Yes, sir.
Where are the rings?
Somebody's been keying a black vehicle in the parking lot down there.
I don't know what that means. What do you mean key?
In this video, we have a man who broke into a hotel room and was caught by using Apple tracking.
It's moving around in Clinton Square right now.
How about his hat? Only members have those hats. They don't sell them to the public.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
And a student who's caught repeatedly damaging a vehicle until she's caught by a Home Alone style video trap.
She kind of rigged up some crap for her phone to record.
To me, this is just a little ridiculous.
You probably did $5,000 worth of damage to their car.
But first, the cops are called when a man broke into a hotel room using the hotel key card.
Who would have been in that room? Staff, like cleaning staff during the day?
According to them, so they only called the engineering. So the cleaning staff and the engineering staff came in while they work here. So that should have been happening between 7 and 11.
Okay. Is there like any sort of log of who goes into what room?
So hotels generally have really good logs through all those electronic keys. I mean, even 25 years ago, buddies and I went to Montreal freshman year in college. For obvious reasons, the drinking age is 18.
Cheers.
Cheers. You can take it from there. But anyways, when we were there, the first night we were there, somebody forgot to latch the door. We all passed out. Somebody came in our room while we were sleeping and stole all the money out of our wallets, which was totally crazy to realize in the morning. But back then, even 25 years ago, they were able to run the system and see that we came home at like 1:45 in the morning and nobody ever latched the door. So from that point on, there was no more recordings of the door opening or shutting because we had left it open. So in short, there should be some usable info from the key card system.
The victim discovered his AirPods were also missing and was able to track them using the Find My app.
Find My app, very useful.
You can
Play a sound. Yeah.
So if anyone connects to that earphone, so you will get a notification on that.
Does this happen often or not really?
Thefts happen a good
In
amount
Key
down
West?
here.
I'm sure.
In hotel rooms, it's a little more rare.
All right, so I had entry at 2320. Prior to that, 2157.
When you guys said you left the room at 6:45, that was PM, correct?
It was 6:40 actually.
6:40 PM? Okay.
So the keys you would hope would be categorized like guests have one code, cleaning has another code, management has a code, maintenance has a code. It should help narrow down like how at least the room was accessed.
And then got back to your room around 11:15, 11:30?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so 9, that would have to be one. Does it show like specifically whose key card is it, or it just shows entry?
It just says standard level key, so if it was a Grand Master key, it would probably show that, I would assume. I'm new here.
I gotcha. That's all we can do right now, and like you said, there's no cameras in the hallways or anything?
No cameras, what a shame.
Marriott they don't do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Officers returned later that morning to continue the investigation.
So we kind of filed a complaint that the manager came in and everything, and they figured out that someone was in the room, and they know when at
9:50 and 9:57.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And so that's when they stole they stole like t-shirts, shorts, but they stole 2 antique rings that were given to
Ugh,
wife.
bummer.
Her dad's a retired Marine colonel, and a really
Brutal.
special ring was stolen. Bottom line, the reason why I called this morning was, watch this. I can go into Find My. Here's my iPod Pro. The case, they didn't steal the earbuds. We found them in the room. But here is.
You stole the case?
And here it is. And I've been tracking it all night.
Weird.
Can we go back to the Find My?
Why not steal the whole thing?
I can tell it's in a car because I could tell where it was parked.
Is that the parking garage?
No, that's at the
Or is that the
mall.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
But just before where it is now.
That's right in the dead center of the mall.
It's in
There's a klepto guy that I know.
But I saw it.
Klepto guy.
There was a parking lot that it was in just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And it was next to like a little island in the parking lot. And you could tell it was a parking space.
Hey, do you still have your keys?
Both keys.
Yes.
Both keys?
Yeah, did you lose one?
I have a hunch that it's
What's your
Quick
guy's
Salt. Last name's Quick Salt.
So this is what's great about things like Bike Patrol. These guys look like Bike Patrol. They're in the community a lot more. They're kind of forced to interact with people a lot more because they don't have that barrier of the vehicle around them. And they get to know people. They get to know the players. They get to know the petty thieves, people who steal, people who shoplift, things like that. So it's kind of a benefit and really great in a place like Key West where there's just so much foot traffic, so many merchants everywhere.
works one of the booths at Clinton Square Market. It's moving around in Clinton Square right now. So one of us could stay here.
It's a real whodunit.
And then I know who Quicksaw is. And then
Well, I guess we know it's probably Quicksaw. What a name.
To Clinton Square Market.
There we are, biking it.
And track down some of the property.
Hey, so someone pointed out that this was here, so we just need to see
Some dump property, maybe?
See? Yacht Club? Yacht Club hat was stolen, was it?
Annapolis Yacht Club, yeah. Well, that might be tied
Bingo.
to the case we were just on, Matt.
All right. Your name is Mitzi? Mitzi, you work for the property?
I work for HCA.
And this, someone left all this property behind and you want to turn it into us? Because it's taking up a table?
Yes, I would.
All right, all right.
So he's doing that for a specific reason. He wants her to release it to him so he can go through it, not have any legal obstacles to searching somebody's stuff. So that's why he's kind of leading her through that conversation.
Thank you very much. I will check it and go from there. I got it, baby. I got it. This is it. 34
Nice.
to 30. I've located the speaker, AirPods, and sunglasses.
That is awesome. I'm not going to say that we never find people's stuff in situations like this, but usually don't. So this is a really good score, and it's going to be really cool to be able to collect all this stuff up and be like, here you go.
I found a picture of Mr. Fortin's ID. It was with the stolen property. When I walked in, I saw him in this building, and he was scurrying around, but I didn't think he was the suspect. At the
Scurrying
time.
around like a
We were
little
hanging
street
the
rat.
thing, and I was walking around trying to see if I could hear the thing ringing. I couldn't, but he scrambled around. Like I saw him pacing, and then he grabbed his bike and took off. I think he probably still has the jewelry on him.
You're right. That's smart.
What's up, Vincent? Yo.
There he is.
Four of us around here, so you're not under arrest right now, but you're being detained. We have to have a conversation, but I'm going to let you know your rights. Yes, sir. You understand those rights? Yes, sir.
It was a long yawn.
Here's the reality.
Yes, sir.
You and I have known each other a long time, right?
Yes, sir.
Here's what I need to know. Get me the rings back. I'll have Officer Johnson, who's with the victim, find out if they want to press charges.
Okay.
Where are the rings?
I have them.
All right, show me the rings.
Wow, that was easy.
That would be it. And there's two of them, right?
Yes, sir.
Anything else that I need to know from the room?
Not that I know, really. Give me 1 second. Oh, I actually like just a pair of clothes.
I was going to say those shorts.
Yeah, the shorts. That's about it. I mean,
He's already wearing the guy's shorts. Obviously, this is what this guy does. Like, he just goes around and steals stuff and seems like he's very cooperative. That's just like the name of the game. He punches in at the beginning of the day. The police punch in at the beginning of the day. You get me? You get me. I'm going to give up.
I mean, it is what it is.
All right. Hang tight. Let me make a phone call to Officer Johnson, and we'll go from there. Yeah, he knows. Jackpot. This guy's going to be stoked. Hey, I got the rings.
Yeah, you're going to have one happy customer.
Miranda, so you got to check to make sure the guy wants to press charges. Okay, all right.
Okay, so we did read him Miranda. That's good.
I would call him and call you and ask. So, okay. So Vincent, let me ask you about last night. So the guy drops his key. It's out the envelope with the room, and you saw the room number. You're like, is that so you left the earbuds over at the Clinton Square because that's what Officer Johnson showed up. He saw you leaving there, right? Did you leave? Did you take anything else that we're gonna find out later?
I know. Only I think like a couple of blocks, like they're not called blocks. They're called, I guess the charging blocks, the white charging blocks.
Right, for the earbuds.
It's incredible. This guy's just so like nonchalant about it. Just, yeah, I took some blocks. I took this, took that.
Is that all?
No. I have unpaid parking tickets.
This isn't usually what happens.
Yes. Yeah. And the earbud case I still have.
Okay, where's that at?
It's going to be with the stuff that.
With the other stuff?
Yes, with the other stuff.
Okay.
And then.
How about his hat?
I have his hat.
Right. You know
I got it all, baby.
Annapolis Yacht Club. So that's going to stick out like a sore thumb. Only members have those hats. They don't sell them to the public.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. He checks the hat he's wearing. Did I steal this one?
So here's the bad news.
Yes, sir.
The guy's going to press charges, so we got to take you in.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and turn around for me. Okay.
I just make sure that all my stuff is all
Yeah,
together.
we'll take care of that.
Yeah.
And then
All my stuff, probably stolen from other people.
the other stuff is already in thing, correct?
Relax. Good job, guys.
By the way, not.
No?
No.
Yes, sir.
I'm on camera. There we go.
Yes, sir.
So, does he recognize that hat, sir?
100%. This is my hat. 100%. I can Bluetooth it to my
This is great. This is the big payoff for the cops.
100% of the sunglasses. Are these your chargers?
A happy customer for once.
Did you have a pair of blue shorts that were like fancy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was wearing them. I don't think you want those back.
Yeah, they said alo.
Yeah, that's it. That's what Daddy
And
said.
there's a matching shirt.
Do you have the jewelry?
And he took my deodorant, and he took my razor.
Okay. Oh, what else do you need?
The two
The rings.
Oh, the rings.
Nice.
I may or may not have the rings as well. So this clearly is a ring that you can't like.
No.
Yeah, the picture says all, and then
Whoop. Come on, buddy. Don't screw up the presentation.
and you got the little guy.
Nice.
From the parents. There you go.
I like it.
So
Some good police work.
obviously. So he's been charged with felony burglary and felony grand theft. So their state attorney may be in touch with you as far as prosecution and all that stuff.
You guys want to take a picture with you guys?
Of course.
Let me go off.
Yep, we're going to go off and see.
Nice. We'll get back to his charges in just a moment, but first the cops arrived when a couple had caught a criminal red-handed.
Officer Ivy, Legal Police Department. Just be advised, obviously, it's audio and video recording.
So, I don't know, you want to see the video first, or?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, so.
Good video of it, nice.
What's the relation to the
this
person?
This is my wife. Well, this is my truck. My wife drives it. The relationship to the person, there is no relationship to the person. They work together, but my wife doesn't really associate with anybody. She just does her job and goes home.
They have some kind of beef.
So I don't know what's going on, but my vehicle's been getting scratched, and I'm talking, I wash it like once a week, but it's getting scratched. So we kind of rigged it up to, I got dash cam and stuff for it, but she kind of rigged up some crap for her phone to record, right? So we got some recordings, and then
Nice.
today, I don't know if you want to.
I can see it pretty
Okay.
clearly, yeah.
And then there'll be a truck that passes, and then she walks right up. So there's a truck, and caught her. It's on that side.
You gotta love it. I love the proactive investigation done by the citizen. Such a huge help, and that video is gonna be amazing evidence.
There she is, and I don't know. No idea. Anyways, so it's all on
Ooh,
here,
Oh, wow.
here,
big money.
here.
Auto body stuff is so much
It
money.
happens down there.
It happens here.
Oh, in this parking lot
I don't
here?
know if it's in this parking lot. These were the couple days ago. This was Wednesday of last week.
And I'm assuming the only video that you have so far right now is just that one.
That one.
Okay.
But on Wednesday, the girl got sent to the Clark's construction area, and my wife seen her running away from the truck, and she's like, eh.
Uh-oh.
So when she came over here and parked, she just got out and looked and seen this. So then the big one. So the same girl that just walked up and scratched that and did that on Monday. So, but she's been tearing up my truck.
So this is a huge amount of damage to the truck. It looks like she hit almost every side of it. New paint jobs, huge money. I actually brought an old truck cap I had to a paint place to see what they would charge. And it was like $3K for a truck cap. An entire truck, I can't imagine how much that will cost, but probably in every state, this is gonna be a felony, whether it's malicious destruction or vandalism. Some states have money barriers to get into felony. There's no way this isn't a felony just by how much it's gonna cost to fix.
I know who she is. I grew up with her.
Jeez.
She doesn't know who I am. She doesn't know my wife. But yeah,
I think she might know your wife.
The story I'm telling you is a story I know too. They work together. They don't talk to each other. My wife doesn't sit with anybody. She goes in the truck, reads her Bible on lunch. She doesn't associate with anybody. She does her job and goes home.
Lunchtime Bible reading, I like it.
It's been happening, and we finally caught her.
So basically, to your knowledge, just completely unprovoked.
No idea.
So obviously, in these circumstances, people don't just usually randomly, repeatedly vandalize your property. There's got to be something between the wife and this lady.
I mean, there's no buffing the stuff out. I mean, that's a paint job.
Throughout the entire truck.
Yes, and like from the front to the rear, the whole.
Oh,
I know it's
brutal.
black, but I don't know. I work on cars. I've painted cars. There's 30 different colors of black. So the whole truck has to be repainted.
You would say your estimate was above $5,000.
Oh, yeah.
Is your estimate?
Oh, easily.
I mean, with the prices of gas, you know, how much everything else is, you know, it's going to be expensive. Dude, I had to go out and spend like $600 on this freaking dash cam and rear cam, and oh man,
That didn't even catch it.
That didn't even catch
Yeah.
it. Her little 19-year-old iPod that got it.
Yeah, the jerry rig thing got it.
The person who scratched it will be working now as well?
I don't know. As far as I know, I think my wife said that their supervisor probably called her in, and as she is going to get fired. But I do want to press charges.
Yeah. Likely.
I think that's her. So 1 second. Yep.
Here's the wife now.
What?
Where are you?
I'm here with the truck with the police.
I'm glad that you're with the police. I just want to say, just stay calm and collected.
Oh, I
when
am.
when you're out here, okay?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to end up getting in trouble for
You're
you
not.
going out of control, okay?
I'm not.
Looks like somebody might have a temper problem.
I'm fine.
He's doing a great job.
Now, is she still here, or did she get sent?
She is still here currently, but I believe that my bosses are keeping it on the down low for a minute so she can finish her job today because they are short-staffed serving these patients here. So they will be getting to her as far as having a talk with her.
Well, the police want to talk to her
around
too.
5:30 or 5:45.
Well, the
Classic management. They plan on firing you, but just want to get that last little bit of work out of you before they do it. Kind of nuts. I mean, you find out one of your employees is doing stuff like this, they should be terminated immediately. Because anything they do after you have that information as the employer, if she does something else wacky, they could be on the hook for it because they didn't get rid of her.
police want to talk to her too.
That's fine, but unfortunately, what time is it? It is only first serve right now, and there's another serve that we have to serve at about 5:10. She normally gets done with her serve very quickly at like 5:45. I know that's kind of late, but you guys would have to sit there for quite some time waiting for her.
Wife's a little bit of a bossy boss, telling the police, you know, they got to wait around.
I wish that I was able to be out there with you guys, but I am actively working.
No, you're fine, honey. Don't worry about
and
it.
she is working right now.
It seems like she's just really concerned about not causing a problem at work and not getting her own employment in jeopardy. Kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah.
So if the police will be patient enough to wait till 5:45 the latest.
Okay.
Here we go.
How's it going, ma'am?
Hi.
Officer Ivy, Lakewood Police Department. Do you mind just keeping your hands out of your pockets for me?
Yeah, sure.
You're fine.
Let's come talk over
That's
here.
out of your pockets. You don't have to
Okay.
show me what's in your
No,
pockets
I'm
or anything like
scared
that.
right now. Because when my boss said police, something must be bad.
It's not good. See what she's got to
You have no
say.
idea why we're here today?
No, just a call from my boss. That's
You want to
it.
have a seat, you're more welcome.
Okay, sure.
Well, the reason why we were called here today
Okay.
was because it looks like somebody's been keying a vehicle, black vehicle in the parking lot down there.
A black V, I don't know what that means. What do you mean key?
Hmm?
What do you mean key?
Like
What's
key.
keying? I don't
You
know.
have your key and you swipe a vehicle, scratching the paint, scratching the
She knows what it is.
damaging it.
That's not mine, so I don't know why.
And would you be surprised if I told you that they had a camera in the window, pointed right at the mirror, across the vehicle, and you could see you walking up to the vehicle, swiping it with the key on video.
Gotcha.
I have not, okay.
You're saying that wasn't you though?
Not me. I was literally on my way to the ward.
So they have evidence against her, and it's pretty obvious she did it with the video. But still, she doesn't, I'm sure, feel like she's free to go. There's 2 police officers there asking her accusatory questions. For a felony, would go with Miranda, just to cover all the bases.
What is going on between you and her that we're all pissed off?
Yeah, what's the beef?
Literally, I don't know. She's been like saying some stuff about me.
Okay.
There we go.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what she's getting at.
Talking smack about each other.
For her just to say some things, it's just like wrong.
She just like talking.
Yeah, like looking at me and stuff like that, and just makes
She like looked at me a few times, so obviously gonna do a felony.
me like uncomfortable.
And then just to clarify, who is she? Just make sure we're talking about the same here. Okay.
Yeah. Again, I have nothing against her, but if she
Not a
wants to
great
talk
motive.
like that, then I'll just talk to her manually without her complaining and going to you guys about certain things.
But do you think that would have been a lot?
Certain things.
Her car?
What were the certain things?
Yeah, that was, I know that can't talk.
Little tongue-tied for a good reason.
If it was me doing that, I apologize. I'll go up to her and apologize, but
If it was me doing it, I will go up and apologize. Even if I'm not sure it was me, I'll do it anyways if this can just go away.
if it's just little things and whatnot.
It's not just little things, and no offense, I'm not lying to you.
Talk about minimizing.
Ruse are a lie. They literally have set up surveillance inside the truck. They have cameras on all the windows. Not like the dash cam in the front and the back. They literally
Gotcha.
bought cameras and tape them to all sides of the windows. You're literally on camera walking up, approaching the car, and then scratching it, and then walking away. She also saw you when she was walking out at the truck, and then running away from the truck back to your car. All right?
Okay, well, I'll apologize to her.
There you go.
It's literally just with her.
Little less denial now.
Stuff about me and my other friend that works here, and I don't know what this is about. She feels threatened. I'll leave her alone if that's the case, but I don't want to be near her.
You guys have HR and stuff, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Right? Do you think that would have been a way better option if she was talking crap and then that offended
That would have
you?
been that would have been a better way instead of just calling you guys and just having.
It's so funny. She's like trying to put it on her. Yeah, you're right. That would have been better. But instead, she called the police for my simple felony. Totally childish.
I'm not saying that. You probably did $5,000 worth of damage to their car.
Yeah.
To fix it, the whole thing's got to be repaired.
Yeah.
This isn't just words and she's talking smack about me and my friend and we're upset. Now you're at the point you're literally committing a felony crime of property damage. And now we have the police involved and you're potentially looking to go into jail for this. All because somebody said words. Doesn't put you in a very good spot, does it?
No.
Well said.
I'll do whatever it takes to leave her alone or pay or whatever. I just don't want to be near her. All I'm really doing is just to do my job, leave her alone. That's it.
Okay, no, but we're not doing it. We're out here scratching her vehicle every time she parks it. That's now the conundrum.
The part that really sucks is even if she is ordered to pay, does she have the money? Can she pay it off? Are they really going to be able to strong arm her into paying? Probably not. So yeah, you'll get the satisfaction of justice being done, but your vehicle's still all banged up.
Do you have any questions?
I mean,
or anything on top of your head?
I don't know right now because I'm really feeling uncomfortable and I would hate to get fired over this thing. I would hate to go to jail for something awful because intentionally I'm not like this at all.
But you are, because you did it.
To me, this is just a little ridiculous. Again, she should have just told me about.
Wow, this is ridiculous to her.
You ran a woman over this morning.
Everyone inside the car was fine.
All this fuss for just $5,000 worth of damage to somebody's property that you did for a very stupid reason.
Herself, one-on-one.
Were we using a key or a coin or what were we doing to scratch her car?
I was just literally just using this. I was upset. I was irritated. And again, she should have just talked to me and just figured everything out instead of all this.
But also, to be fair,
yeah.
We should not have done the damage to you. You could have been one to also try to communicate with her and take that out.
I guess I was scared to the fact that she would do something to me. Because I don't know her like that.
Come on.
She doesn't know you like that either, and you're out actually destroying her car. So no offense, playing the victim card here doesn't really work. You're the one doing this stuff. So we're going to write a police report. It's going to get forwarded off to Lakewood prosecutor's office, and if they want to go forward and do it, then you are going to get a letter in the mail saying, hey, we're charging you with this crime, here's your court date, please show up with this court date. If you don't, you end up with a warrant for your arrest.
So if I had to guess, the institution probably wants something done. They're probably going to terminate her, but it's not a great look to have one of your employees taken out in handcuffs, especially someone who's involved with patient care. So they probably added their 2 cents of, could you not do the arrest? Maybe just summons her and we'll fire her. That's my guess.
I'm just trying to process a little bit, so.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Got caught.
In Western State. And bosses and everything else. Please, for the love of God, do not talk to her. No more cleaning cars. No more doing stupid stuff.
I don't think she'll be working there, pal.
I just try to avoid everybody. Literally, this is a typical day. Usually when I'm done with work, I just go and park until everybody's released, just to avoid drama. Just processing everything a little bit.
No more stupid stuff, please.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Please.
Go talk to your boss. Figure out what's going on next.
All right, thank you.
The hotel thief was charged with felony burglary and felony grand theft of around $8,000. But while I was able to get his name, I couldn't find anything relating to this crime on his record. The serial car offender was charged with 7 counts of felony vandalism, but since this case was so recent, she hasn't had a court sentencing yet. Thanks for joining me on this video. Please like, subscribe, comment below, let me know what you think, and don't forget, hit that bell notification so you know when the latest video has dropped. Don't forget to go over to Sergeant Steve Originals, my second channel, and subscribe there. There's more commentary videos. Also, I'm going to use it as a space to maybe experiment with different style of videos. In the commentary videos I do, I'm doing my own FOIA request, so it's fresh body cam right off the presses. If you like police war stories, check out the Things Police See podcast, where I interview the men and women of law enforcement for about an hour and get their most intense, bizarre, and sometimes humorous moments from the job. It's available everywhere you get podcasts, and there's a link in the description to the YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.